it's Kristie, and I am here at the beautiful Minnetrista here in Muncie. We get this lovely flowering magnolia tree behind me as a backdrop. It's just a lovely, beautiful day. We're going to concentrate on our immune system today. I've designed a practice to help with that. So be aware of that and make sure you drink a lot of water throughout the day. We're going to start in an easy seated position, whatever works for you. We want to make sure that our sits bones are connected with the earth. We're going to zip up our back and roll those shoulders back and down. Go ahead and just close your eyes here. Perhaps you have some music playing that you enjoy in the background, or maybe you can hear the bird song in my background music here. And start bringing that breath in through your nose. Bring it deep, deep into your belly and out through your nose. Take a moment here to touch base with your body, with your soul, your mind. Start bringing that breath in just a little deeper, filling up to the collarbone. And then we're going to do 3 breaths where we just let it out through our mouth in a nice sigh. Coming back to our yoga breath. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and let your right ear slowly come down towards your right shoulder. You can let that left hand come down beside you. If you're comfortable and you want to bring your right hand up to your head and just let the weight of your arm help to give some more opening to this beautiful neck muscle, go ahead. Releasing your hand off your head. If you had it there, let your head just float back up. And then you can let your left ear go down to the left shoulder. Bringing that right hand down and the left hand up if you're comfortable. Release the head, let it float up if your hand was there. Bring it up either way. Good. We're going to take our arms out and lift them up as if we're lifting a huge big armful of leaves and letting it flow over our body. And then exhale to the right, coming into a nice twist. You can let that hand come to that knee, help it out a little bit. Looking over your shoulder as far as you can. Lifting those arms up once again, bringing that energy up, letting it come over your head, and then exhale to the other side. those arms up, energy up, 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 and then come forward into a forward fold. Just let your body relax down. Let's take our hands and walk them over to the right, maybe even helping by pulling that left arm a little bit here. We'll walk our hands back to the other side. Again, if you want a little bit more through that rib cage, go ahead and hold on to that wrist. Come back to center. And then just roll that spine back up. Good. Let's switch out our legs. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to go ahead and go into some side openers. We'll let our right arm come down and just let that left arm come up and over. Bringing that arm back up. Going to the other side. Back up. Just stir the pot a little bit here with our torso. Go ahead and start by bringing it forward, and then we're going to go to the side. Pull it back, pull that navel back, other side, and forward. So just let this flow, let your body move the way it wants to here, depending on what time of day that you're practicing might make a difference in how your body wants to move. You can kind of use your knees here to help pull and push. Once you come forward, go ahead and switch directions. Just bringing in that suppleness into the spine through movement, through breath. Good. Go ahead and zip up that spine once more. We're going to lift those arms up. Once again, go to the right. This time, once you've gotten your twist, you're going to look over your left shoulder. Really opening up that right side of the neck. Bringing your head back around, lift those arms up, and exhale to the other side. And then look over that right shoulder. Turning your head over the left shoulder, lift those arms up. Once again, fold over. Just let your body melt towards the earth here. You can bring your chin to your chest, open that back. can stay here. Maybe you liked walking your hands from side to side and you want to feel those side openers a little bit more. Both sides in if that's your choice. Coming back to center, and then we're going to roll that spine up once more. Lovely. We're going to get on our feet now. I don't think my surface is completely flat or stable. It should be stable, but flat I'm not too sure about. So this will be fun. We're actually going to start at the back of our mat today. Finding that Tadasana, that mountain pose, making sure that you feel all 4 points of your feet supporting the weight of your body. So sometimes it helps to rock forward and back and side to side. Keeping those toes up so that they're not taking any of the weight. And then let them softly land. We want to make sure that our legs are engaged. So pull those knees up and tighten those muscles around the bones of your legs. The tailbone should come under. Your abs are in and up. Shoulders are back and down. There's kind of a dichotomy here, feeling this wonderful rooting in, and at the same time, this height. We'll go ahead and open our hands, our arms up to the sky. Let's just open our heart, little back bend here. You can smile, increase the endorphins. And then we're just going to let our body come into a forward fold with knees bent. Just for this first time here, letting our body come into it gently. Wherever your hands go is fine. Maybe you want to move a little bit here, wag around a little bit, roll your head a little bit, that's fine. We'll take advantage of these bent knees by coming into a chair, sitting our tail back, bringing our arms up, creating a little heat. And then go ahead and come back into Tadasana, into our mountain pose. Good. Inhale up. Swan dive forward. So this time we're keeping our legs a little straighter. Let's come into that half lift. Just press against your shins, open your heart. My back is already looking forward to all the twists we're going to be doing here. Go ahead and exhale forward. Bend those knees, come up into your chin. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, that means your knees are too far forward. We want our tail back, but we don't want our knees too forward. Then go ahead and come on up. Starting to create a little bit of heat in our body, helping us move. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Come up into that half lift. And then come back into the forward fold. So we're just going to walk our hands forward. Walk them all the way up into a down dog. And let's play with this a little bit. Let's go ahead and paddle out our feet. We can wag the dog side to side. Maybe come forward into plank. Then back into the dog. And then Eventually finding our down dog. Keeping that tailbone tilted to the sky. Go ahead and bring that right leg up into a split. Stretch that leg out. And bring it back. Same with the left. And bring it back. Good. And then we're just going to gently come onto our knees from here. Finding our tabletop. Lovely. So from here, let's go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of a side opener here, leaving our left hand and our left leg on the mat. Stretch your right leg out so your toes are on the floor or mat, depending on how long your mat is. And then just open that right arm up. Looking up if you're comfortable. A little bit of balance here. And then we're just going to let our body come up into gate by tilting our right arm down, left arm up. Go ahead and come on back down. And bring that right foot back into your tabletop. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just going to turn my body around so you don't have to look at my backside. Starting with that left foot, extending it out. Planting your right hand and lifting through the left side. Make sure you're not like sinking into the down shoulder and resting on it, but bring that torso up. And then let's come into our gate. Use that beautiful core that you have. Excellent. And bringing those hands back to the mat and bringing that leg under. Good. So we've really opened up our spine a lot. I think we're ready to get into some beautiful twists from this. We're going to start by bringing that left knee forward. And we're going to bring that right leg over the left knee. Nice. So with our left knee on top, we're going to, this is my right knee. My left knee's down here. My right knee on top. I'm going to let my right arm come up and over. Much like the twist we did at the beginning, except now our legs are kind of scooched up to us. And with this left arm, you can pull it in, or maybe you want a goalpost, or you can make it into a lever. Whatever works best for you. Without moving your legs, go ahead and just let your torso come around. And let that right arm now drift over that right leg. Reverse twist. Love that. And then we'll come back to center. Beautiful. So we're going to extend the right leg and actually come up into a standing straddle before we go the other side. So just come on up and step wide. Feet are facing forward. Back is straight. And this is like my all-time favorite twist. I love this twist. If you're having lower back pain, this is a beautiful place to come. You might prefer to have some height here, a block or a peanut butter jar or something to set your hand on. But we're gonna set the right hand right under our face, and we're gonna lift that left hand up to the sky. Good. Go ahead and bring that left hand down. We're switching it out. Right hand up, up, up. Good. Go ahead and bring it back down. Beautiful. So we're just going to switch sides now so that our right leg is coming under and our left leg is on. Left arm's coming behind us. And then use that right arm however you want. I think this is probably one of the most elegant yoga poses. Like, you see it often on the cover of yoga magazines or just in promoting yoga. I think it's such a beautiful pose.
Such a beautiful lady doing the pose.
It's nice having somebody as the cameraman who also loves you. 31 years of marriage. Then go ahead and release, come around. I can't help it, I have to sigh through this. Feels so good. Good. Release back to center. Lovely. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come out of it the same way by coming up into straddle. So bringing that left foot out. And then the right. Back in our straddle pose. So we're going to intensify our twist just a little bit. This is up to you. You can do what we did last time here, and that's just fine. Or you can bring your right hand and find your knee, leg, or ankle of your left foot and kind of use this to kind of pull your body through as you lift your left hand up. Relax that hand down. Let's walk to the other side. Wherever you want to be here is fine. We're going to lift that right hand up now. Good. Go ahead and release back down. Walking back to center. Nice long spine here. Really stretch out like someone's pulling on your head and pulling on your hips and opening that spine here. And then sink into your resting straddle here just for a few breaths. Just let your body literally hang out. Go ahead and come back up onto your hands. Beautiful. Let's get the core involved here a little bit. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. And then just roll up, keeping that core tight. Good. And then you can heel toe or hop your feet together. Wasn't sure what was going to happen with all this grass. So we're back in our wonderful standing pose. Just again, touch base with your body. Feel what feels different. Appreciate all the beautiful all the beautiful joints and bones and muscles and ligaments that you've been blessed with that might be talking to you right now. It's lovely. Good. So from here, we're going to go ahead and come back to the top of our mat. We're going to do one more of those big inhales. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Feel the difference in this forward fold from your first forward fold. Maybe movement is what your body's wanting right now. So if you want to bend your right knee a little bit and kind of press that left hip out, that might feel kind of good here. We can incorporate a twist into this by bringing our right arm up. Go ahead and switch sides. So now we're bending the left knee, pressing the right hip out, wrapping that right arm around that left leg and lift that left arm up. A little bit of balance here. That's okay. We need it. And back down. That feels so good. Okay, let's go ahead and come forward. We're going to come from our down dog right onto our knees, nice wide knees, and sit back into child's pose. And just like we did with the forward fold, we're going to walk our hands over to the left side here for a few breaths. Feel free to grab that wrist and hold on to it. Good. Walking the hands back through center and to the other side. Coming back through center. Big, big, big walk forward with your hands. You can pretend like you're cupping your hand over an egg here. Keeping that activated. And go ahead and walk your hands back. Beautiful. So from here we're gonna, excuse me, go onto our backs. And we'll do a few twists here in a supine position. So the first one that we're going to do is just crossing our legs knee over knee. And I have my left over my right. So I'm going to shift my hips just a little bit to the left, shift my right foot over, and let those legs drop down. To keep my shoulders down, I might extend my arms or put them up in goalposts. Whatever works for you. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring those legs back up. Leaving the right knee bent, go ahead and place the left foot down and just let them wave for a minute. Just let them windshield wiper here a little bit. then we'll cross knee over knee, right knee on top. Shifting the hips a bit to the right, that foot to the right. Let those knees come down. So in the morning, this is nice because the belly is usually empty when we practice in the morning. We usually haven't eaten breakfast yet. So you feel this wonderful fluidity through the waist, through the belly. Good. Go ahead and bring him back up. Same thing. We're going to just windshield wiper those legs a little bit. Good. So we're going to do one more supine twist. We're going to straighten the right leg and set the left foot on the right thigh. And bring that hand over and just kind of pull it over. And your whole body is going to want to roll over. But really try to keep that left shoulder secure to the mat here. When I was taught this twist, the yogi who taught it to me told me that this twist somehow magically it allows the vertebra to open and let those little discs kind of recenter and refill. Good. Go ahead and release. Bring both knees up for a hug. And then extend the left leg out. Right foot to that thigh. Pull it across. So the reason the twists are so good for our immunity is because we're wringing the toxins out of our cells, just like you would wring a sponge out in the kitchen sink. So what happens when you open that sponge back up? It's ready to absorb, right? It's ready to absorb all the clean water. So we're getting those cells ready to absorb the fresh and the clean, wringing out the toxins. So that's why we need clean water in our body to wash it all through, to help our cells have fresh life, healthy life. Go ahead and release. Once again, bring those knees up. Maybe I love rolling around. I love rolling around in these because it feels good on my back. It's like a little massage. Maybe some happy baby here. You can hold on to your feet. You can hold on to your thighs. Peace fingers on your toes. Whatever feels good. Good. Back to hugging in the knees. We're going to head into our Shavasana now. So finding your Shavasana is really important, and it's very personalized. Some people have a hard time with their back here, so they need something under their knees to elevate them, to release a little bit through the back, or under your head. Some people prefer their hands on their bellies. Wherever you are is just fine. We just want to find that relaxation. Let's go through our body and make sure we're not holding any tension. Fist the toes, fan the toes, and relax. Up into the legs. All the muscles are tight, and then relax. The glutes and the lower belly, and relax. Through the torso, all the way up the spine into the chest and the shoulder blades, and relax. Through the shoulders, down the arms, hands into fists, and relax. Up the neck into the scalp, the face like you just took a bite of a lemon, and relax. everything down. If you choose to stay in Shavasana longer, please do. And you just let my voice wash over you. Otherwise, go ahead and bring awareness into the fingers and the toes and wiggle them around. Rotating the wrists and the ankles. Both directions. And bring those knees up into your chest and squeeze them in. Rocking around if you want to. Then go ahead and rock onto your side. Doesn't matter which side. And repeat these words. I am whole. I am enough. I am loved. And then go ahead and begin to press yourself up. Take a nice big breath in. Exhaling with a sigh to our heart with a prayer. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your life is as wonderful and as beautiful as it possibly can be. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you need.